With the most comforting Kleenex tissue ever.
Kleenexes bless you.
The clean look of CoverGirl Clean Makeup. What makes it so beautiful?
Clean makeup gives me the look I want.
Clean is natural, pure, and Noxzema Clean.
It's the look of good skin.
Clean is CoverGirl Clean Makeup.
It's just the right color and coverage.
Clean is fresh, flawless, and sometimes frivolous. Clean is believable and always beautiful. Clean is the good skin look of CoverGirl Clean Makeup.
Feeling kind of blue, things have never been duller. What you need, baby, is a sale full of color. The JCPenney Day Sale. Color for the house, for the kids, take your pick. We got it all, baby, in the colors that click. Like an all-cotton sweater, fits just fine. Comes in lots of colors, just $11.99. Add zip to your house, give your windows a kick. With the hottest selling draperies in the colors that click. JCPenney Day Sale, now only once a year. JCPenney.
Really, Liz, it's no big deal. Remember when I dyed my hair green with that pink zigzag? Now, that was embarrassing. But periods are no big deal, especially with Stayfree. It's what I use because it really protects, even on those heavy days, okay? And by the way, that when my hair was green. Thanks for not laughing.
Stayfree protection, a confidence you'll share. Now in new shaped, too.
Owning a restaurant is a dream come true. It's hectic, but fun. I put a lot of thought into every decision. Same's true with the medicines I take. When aches and pains get in my way, I take Tylenol. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital after I fell and hurt myself. It really took care of the pain. They say Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most, and that makes me feel confident about using it.
Trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most. We now return to the CBS Tuesday Movie, Murder by the Book.
When you wash, this is what you see. This is what you don't see. Hidden dirt, soap and cleansers alone can't reach. Discover a deeper clean, Buf-Puf Clean. Use your favorite soap and a Buf-Puf facial sponge. Its gentle lifting action removes makeup, unclogs pores, lifts dead skin to reveal fresh, glowing skin. Discover the beauty of cleaner skin. Get Buf-Puf Clean every day. Buf-Puf in gentle, regular, and disposable singles.
It began as a simple test to see what hundreds of business people preferred. Long-distance calls made on the fiber optic lines of U.S. Sprint or calls made on AT&T's lines. Over 75% preferred the clarity of U.S. Sprint, and over 90% of them said they'd switch. That's not a test. That's a landslide. Call U.S. Sprint. We're building the first and only 100% fiber optic network clear across America.
It's the moment of truth, trainees. We're so sure Hanes is better than Fruit of the Loom. We're putting our money where our mouth is.
Hanes comfort guarantee?
We're asking Fruit of the Loom users to try our 100% cotton t-shirts and briefs. And if they don't agree Hanes fits and feels better, we'll refund their money.
How can Hanes make such a guarantee?
Because we'll make sure Hanes does fit better, won't we?
Hanes fits better than Fruit of the Loom, or your money back.
Whatever happened to real food? You know the kind that just tastes real good. Don't you give me that nouvelle cuisine. I'd rather have a steak that's rare and lean. Don't tell me where they eat in Frisco. I'd rather be in Amarillo. Give me a steak and I won't be blue. I've got a taste for some real food.
Beef, real food for real people. We will return to Murder by the Book, starring Robert Hayes.
I'm the bold and the beautiful.
Don't you feel the apathy in our marriage? In our bed?
They're bold, and they're beautiful.
He says I'm to blame. Now I'll really give him something to blame me for. Don't miss it. The Bold and the Beautiful, next week.
Americans, we know who we are. And when it comes to news, we know who we trust. Dan Rather, weeknights on the CBS Evening News.
This is CBS.
I'd like to show you something that's a bit new for us, something bigger. It's called Medallion, and it has one or two competitors. If you want a lot of standard horsepower, you can eliminate a few. A lot of passenger room, a few more. A lot of cargo space, still more. Then, if you consider that this Medallion has one of the best new car warranties anywhere, I bet you end up right where I am now.
A home equity loan might not be right for you. Sure, with the new tax laws, it's right for a lot of people, but before you do anything, talk to NBD. Say your current mortgage is as little as 2% over the going rate. You might be better off to refinance. Refinancing could lower your monthly payments, let you take out some equity. Call NBD and we'll show you how. You could get a home equity loan because it's right for a lot of people, but it just makes more sense to get what's right for you.
Giving firefighters a fighting chance at 11.
We now return to Robert Hayes and Catherine Mary Stewart in Murder by the Book.
Never turn your back on garbage gremlins when they're in a bargain kitchen bag. Bargain bags can invite disaster. Don't get mad, get glad. Glad kitchen bags have 3 plies of Stress-Flex plastic to resist tears and punctures. 3 plies to resist leaks. Glad kitchen bags. Oh. Don't get mad, get glad.
At UPS, it was never our intention to become a tourist attraction. But every year, scores of efficiency-minded Japanese businessmen show up and ask to tour our facilities. You see, UPS is so efficient, we can deliver next-day air usually for half what other companies charge. Which is why so many Japanese find UPS the most rewarding package tour anywhere. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
It's Gesundheit. Hay fever, huh? Well, it's a good thing you're coming in. It's been 3 years. 2 o'clock. Bye. I hope you see your doctor soon. Last year, doctors helped millions of people get fast relief from their hay fever symptoms without the degree of drowsiness often experienced with anti-allergy products. Now you can put your hay fever to sleep while you stay awake. Go see your doctor.
Merrell Dow Pharmaceuticals.
The doctor will see you now.
All you people who want to live high, eating pasta salad while the world goes by. Suddenly salad.
Betty Crocker's new Suddenly Salad.
Suddenly salad.
Just boil in our flow-through mesh pouch, rinse to chill, and toss in our special seasonings.
All you people have your little quirks. You love tasty salads, but you don't love the work. Suddenly salad.
3 pastas and 1 potato salad.
Suddenly salad.
Live high.
Murder by the Book, starring Robert Hayes, will return. Wednesday.
When Mike kills his audience, he really kills them.
It's no laughing matter when comedy turns to terror. Robert Walden and Christopher Norris guest star on Hammer. Then, Barbara Rush is Magnum's aunt on a very special episode.
Someone is trying to murder me.
Why are you following my aunt?
Magnum. And tough times, tough crimes, tougher cops. Houston Nights. The second time is even better.
Friday.
This is CBS.
This is Bruce Kirk from Channel 2 and Eyewitness Newsbreak. The day the last of 3 Detroit firemen was buried, police arraign a suspect and charge him with murder. Also, how something like this could help prevent tragedy the next time there's a fire. And guess who was back testifying before Congress today? And testifying is not really the right word. The Fifth Amendment is. Now this.
This Eyewitness Newsbreak is sponsored by the Detroit Tri-County Dodge Dealers.
The Dodge Boys announced 3-7 financing or up to $500 cash back on selected Dodge imports in stock. For a limited time, get 3-7 or $300 on Colt Vista, 3-7 or $500 on Ram 50 pickup, and 3-7 or $300 on Colt E, Colt DL, and Colt Premier. Plus, you can still save up to $434 with special discount packages on selected Colts. Only at the Greater Detroit Dodge Boys.
And today, some stranded Soviet sailors we'll never forget. All your news back here with Kathy May at 11.
I've been seeing another fish.
Can we talk about it?
It's tender, golden, very warm.
McDonald's filet fish taste tempting. Go on.
I needed a change of pace.
Look around, you find a lot of fish in the sea. With just one taste and you'll agree. It's a good time. Men. For the great taste of McDonald's.
Without their nameplates, you might not know one 5-passenger sedan from another. But take a good, hard look at this car. You'll find it has more standard power than most cars in its class. More room inside than any car in its class. And it comes with one of the best new car warranties anywhere. Just what kind of a car is this? It's the new Renault Medallion. Surprised? I imagine the competition will be too.
The forecast at your fingertips. 1-976-2200.
WJBK TV, Channel 2, Detroit.
We now return to Robert Hayes, starring in Murder by the Book.
Chasing the chill away from a rainy day. Oh, something to warm you up. Wrap your hands around it. America's Cup, America's Cup. Dipped in coffee soup.
Real soup, real ingredients. America's favorite instant soup.
America's Cup, America's Cup. Dipped in coffee soup. America's Cup.
Where is the burning feeling?
Here.
For that heartburn, nobody does as much as Malox Plus. Where are the gas pains?
Here.
For that gas and indigestion, nobody does as much as Malox Plus. Dose for dose, Malox Plus neutralizes more acid. More than any leading product for antacid use. And it dissolves gas on contact. Where does it hurt?
It doesn't, thanks to Malox Plus.
Dose for dose. Nobody does as much as Malox Plus.
The doctor said I could take Anacin 3 for my headaches.
Anacin 3 has the same aspirin-free acetaminophen that's in Tylenol tablets with no coating, but Anacin 3 adds a protective coating for easier swallowing.
Take 3. Anacin 3.
Also, Anacin 3 coated caplets.
Ooh. Alberto does it again.
With my European styling hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
Sometimes the most important thing you can wear is maxi-pads. A new soft top sheet absorbs faster than ever before. Get full protection in a thin pad. Maxi-Thins. It may be the most important thing you wear.
We now return to Murder by the Book, starring Fred Gwynne.
My father was a custom tailor for close to 30 years, so when he died, I really didn't have a choice. I had to step in and take over the family business. You know what it's like the first day on any job. You can imagine what it's like the first day as the boss. Everybody's standing around, everybody's waiting for you to slip up. I did. First mistake I made, I bought one of those cheap new telephone systems. Bad move. I mean, the thing had a mind of its own. Trying to get somebody out to fix it, forget about it. It was like pulling teeth. So I ditched the whole thing. Ironically, our company had been leasing phones till the day I arrived, and they're very happy with it. It was one of those cases where you're trying to fix something that was never even broken to begin with. What can I say? You learn from your mistakes.
Luscious lips, provocatively soft, temptingly smooth. They're pampered with special emollients found in Max Factor's 2 new luxurious lipsticks. New moisture-rich lipstick with conditioners and gloss so lips stay moist. A new lasting color lipstick that won't fade a feather for hours. In 60 glamorous shades. With Max Factor, the glamour goes on. Thanks, Max.
More and more men are keeping their bodies in shape. Their faces, too. Shaving's rough on your face. So every day, after every shave, splash on Skin Bracer. Skin Bracer cools, soothes, tightens pores.
That's the tingle. Smells great, too.
But Skin Bracer's not cologne. It's skin care you need. That's why more men are saying...
Thanks. I needed that.
Skin Bracer takes care of men who take care of their skin. Skin Bracer Aftershave.
Fine baby.
We will return to the CBS Tuesday Movie, Murder by the Book. Sunday on CBS, Cheryl Ladd in the most unexpected, unforgettable role of her career.
Hand us a human life and say, take care of it, keep it ticking.
You got about 48 hours. A very special Cheryl Ladd, burning out, reaching out. Deadly Care, based on a true story.
Down here at the Majestic, you'll find the best show in town. There's comedy.
You want a date?
Yes. Romance.
Okay, why not?
And that's just in the lobby.
Butter this.
It's the Popcorn Kid, and it's the most fun you can have at the movies without leaving home. The Popcorn Kid on CBS, opening in homes everywhere Friday, March 27th.
This is CBS.
From Channel 2, this is Newsbreak. I'm Bruce Kirk.
And I'm Kathy Adams. St. Patrick's Day hoopla in the metro area. Tonight we'll take you to some of the celebrations.
Testing for AIDS has become the in thing in some parts of the country.
And a follow-up on the investigation into Metro's worst air crash. Now this.
This Eyewitness Newsbreak is sponsored by Comerica.
If you don't open a Comerica Fly RA by April 15th, you'll lose out on more than just a great IRA.
Also tonight, a Detroit man is charged with 3 counts of murder involving that warehouse fire.
And the Red Wings take on Boston in Wednesday weather forecast.
All back here at 11.
Many books are difficult to get through, but perhaps one of the most difficult to get through is this, your car payment book. But your Metro Buick dealers are changing all that. Buy a new Buick Somerset for just $199 a month or less. This offer is only available for a limited time, so hurry to your Metro Buick dealers, where we made one of the hardest books to get through, one of the easiest. Run, Dick, run to your Metro Buick dealers.
See Jerry McCoskey Buick, Detroit, Zubor Buick, Lincoln Park, or Violatel Buick, Sterling Heights.
Celebrate CBS News Sunday morning at 9:30 on Channel 2.
We now return to Robert Hayes and Fred Gwynn in Murder by the Book.
I'm the world's biggest skeptic. I was at my sister's house for the weekend, and I'm the first one up. And I'm dying for a cup of coffee, and she's out of milk. All I can find is coffee mate. I'm skeptical, but without my morning coffee, I don't function. Turns out I had one of the best cups of coffee ever. Rich and creamy. So good, in fact, that by the time my sister woke up, I was on my 3rd cup.
Coffee Mate from Carnation. Don't doubt it till you've tried it.
The Fuller family finished 4 fried foods, and this is the fullest the Fullers have ever felt. Alka-Seltzer to the rescue. Alka-Seltzer fixes your acid indigestion and headache in a flash.
Alka-Seltzer to the rescue.
If cooking is hit or miss, reach for the ultimate cleanup machine, SOS. Nothing slices through messes on stovetops, casseroles, or utensils faster. SOS, the ultimate cleanup machine. Fuji Videotape presents Quality Control.
People at Fuji put their videotape through a lot. They forward and reverse it hundreds of times.
Beep, 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 beep.
subjected to extremes of hot and cold.
Finally, the stress test.
Captain, I'm giving it full power and she's still holding together. That's a demanding job. But Fuji wants your tape to last, no matter what you put it through.
Fuji videotape. Put the good stuff on the good stuff.
Our house is a very, very, very fine.
Come on, boys. Hope we're not late.
At our house, nobody wants to be late for dinner, because our house is an Eckridge house, and dinner's smoked sausage.
Mommy, is dinner ready?
All meat, hardwood smoked, seasoned just the way we like it.
Honey, I'm home.
My Eckridge sausage is so tasty, they can't wait.
Now?
Now.
Our house.
Eckridge, the very best from our house to yours.
And now the conclusion of Murder by the Book.
I'm Kathy Adams. Coming up on Eyewitness News, a man charged with murdering 3 Detroit firemen has a long history of trouble with police. Plus, why Soviet sailors set their sights on a fast food haven. Join Bruce Kirk and me for all the day's news next.
Next Tuesday on CBS, a talk show expert who solves other people's problems.
It doesn't really sound to me like your husband wants to have an affair.
A woman with a private, perfect life who keeps her causes at a distance.
As many of you know, I sponsor a foster child.
Suddenly, her successful lifestyle is disorganized by a homeless boy from a totally different world.
I won't go to a foster home!
Ann Archer and Tony Roberts discover the hardest advice to take can be your own, a different affair.
From the shooting stars to the dunk and dazzle, CBS Sports presents Life in the Fast Lane. The road to the Final Four continues prime.
That's amazing. One day you'll be sailing along on an even keel, and the next day something happens, just throws you off completely. Last night the phone system here conked out, just died. So it's 10 o'clock at night, and no one can get through. So I tried contacting the service people, and I keep getting this recording. Call back 9 to 5. I got people all over this country with stories. They're trying to get in touch with me. I've got a room full of reporters sitting around here like stuffed animals, and I got no classifieds. I mean, the people here, they can't even phone in their ads. So there go our revenues. It's a nightmare.
Alberto does it again.
With my European styling hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
You think you're cheating when you're eating Wonderland.
Just 40 calories, a delicious slice.
You think you're cheating when you're eating
the lighter slice of America.
Wonderland.
Considered the roughest school in the city.
What else can you do with 2,000 hoodlums going nowhere?
Then came Joe Danzig.
Strip search, butt naked. Think about it.
He's a lesson they'll never forget.
You bet.
Can be. In the tradition of Hill Street Blues, Ed Asner.
You think you got it tough?
A special preview, The Bronx Zoo, Thursday.
This is an update from News 5.
Good evening, I'm Jerry Springer. Respects were paid today to Buckeye coach Woody Hayes. We'll share some moments.
And we'll tell you what this new mayor has in store for Northern Kentucky, all on News 5 at 11. We'll see you then.
When these guys were playing, money management was sending your check home when you were on the road. Today, things are more complicated. Fortunately, there's One Account Gold. All the services you expect from a bank, all under one account. So when you're serious about money, One Account Gold is the only game in town. There's only one bank that has it. Fifth Third. That ball out of here!
Breakfast to go. Crust sandwich. That's crust sandwich. Burger King, the best food for fast times. Good morning.
The Quid sandwich is now just 99 cents.
Great morning.
Any Quid sandwich, just 99 cents. At Burger King now, just 99 cents.
Let's get moving.
You know what makes me sick? It's radio talk shows that are so boring, they ought to be sponsored by No-Dos. 700 WLW has real rock'em sock'em talk show hosts like Mike McConnell, Bill Cunningham, and Bob Trumpy. They might talk tough, but they ain't tough as old Earl. I'll show you here. Oh. Yeah, wake up, America, and listen to 700 WLW for real entertainment. I'm Earl Pitts American. Pitts all.
Hollywood Squares, tomorrow at 5.
I'd like to show you something that's a bit new for us, something bigger. It's called Medallion, and it has one or two competitors. If you want a lot of standard horsepower, you could eliminate a few. A lot of passenger room, a few more. A lot of cargo space, still more. Then, if you consider that this Medallion has one of the best new car warranties anywhere, bet you end up right where I am now.
Sam, comb your hair.
I'm always combing my hair.
Then try Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo for clean, controllable hair.
You combed your hair.
Johnson's Gentle Conditioning Shampoo and Conditioner. The hair care pair for kids.
Some ski vacation. 3 kids, 3 different colds.
That's why there's Pediacare. For coughs, Pediacare 1. Stuffy, runny noses, 2. For all 3 symptoms, 3.
Pediacare works on all their colds.
Pediacare, because different kids get different colds.
I got a feeling for my hometown. I know the streets, I know my way around.
If you've ever played sports, you understand the hometown advantage. And that's the whole idea behind Century 21. We know our hometowns because each Century 21 office is independently owned and operated. Put us all together, and you've got the #1 home selling system in America.
I got a feeling for my hometown.
Century 21, the hometown advantage.
Suspense has always been a big part of my life. For instance, when I get home and want a snack, I never know which Little Debbie snack cake I'm going to snack.
Great taste, great variety, great value, too. Little Debbie has a snack for you.
Believe me, if it weren't for Little Debbie, snacking would be for the birds.
Next, be sure to catch the show you voted the People's Choice as the best drama on television. America, you'll never be over the hill. Next.
It's a special Friday Family Ties, and Nick's got a tax problem.
If you guys don't help him, Nick could really go to jail.
Special Friday Family Ties.
Wendy's has an important message for you about the new Big Classic.
Ooh.
Now, for limited time, you can get Wendy's Big Classic for just 99 cents.
Ooh.
Imagine the soft Kaiser bun, the fat tomatoes, the fresh toppings, the beef.
Mmm.
Get the big taste of Wendy's Big Classic for just 99 cents now.
This is the good stuff.
This offer is for a limited time, so hurry over to Wendy's, okay?
Okay.
An urgent message from the Mazda hotline. Mazda cash incentives are here.
Now you can save hundreds on a Mazda 626, the world-class family car. Save hundreds on a fun-to-drive Mazda 323. Save hundreds off the already low sticker price of a Mazda B2000 truck. Hurry, Mazda cash incentives are here, but they won't be here forever. See your Mazda dealer now and save. In Greater Cincinnati, see Century Motors and Jake Sweeney Imports. In Northern Kentucky, see Tim Timmerman Mazda.
There'll be smiling Irish eyes on News 5 at 11.
Of change are blowing at today's Chevrolet. Corsica, the smoothest Chevrolet sedan ever built. Put yourself in today's Chevrolet Corsica and feel the winds of change.
The heartbeat of America.
Corsica.
That's today's Chevrolet. Feeling kind of blue, things have never been duller. What you need, baby, is a sale full of color. The JCPenney Day Sale. Color for the house, for the kids, take your pick. We got it all, baby, in the colors that click. Like our all-cotton sweater, fits just fine. Comes in lots of colors, just $11.99. Add zip to your house, give your windows a kick. With the hottest selling draperies in the colors that click. JCPenney Day Sale, now only once a year. JCPenney. Bye, bye, bye. 7:24, my feet are hitting the floor. 7:30, time to tie my shoe. Bye, bye, bye. At 7:34, I'm out the door. Catch the 7:42. 42. Next stop, McDonald's, breakfast by the hand. That tasty biscuit sandwich fits right into my plan. By the hand. Bye, 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 by the hand. Hot and fresh. Bye, bye, breakfast at its best. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Bye, bye, breakfast by the hand.
My mother always took Anacin. So do I. It's one of the few things we ever agreed on.
Anacin, doctor recommended for effective pain relief.
A couple of Anacin and the pain's gone. Fast.
Doctor recommended Anacin. Now coated caplets, too.
Gesundheit. Hay fever, huh? Well, it's a good thing you're coming in. It's been 3 years. 2 o'clock. Bye. I hope you see your doctor soon. Last year, doctors helped millions of people get fast relief from their hay fever symptoms without the degree of drowsiness often experienced with anti-allergy products. Now you can put your hay fever to sleep while you stay awake. Go see your doctor.
Merrell Dow Pharmaceuticals.
The doctor will see you now.
An outstretched hand is all that it takes. M&M's chocolate candies light up that face. M&M's will always bring a smile. All the world loves M&M's. Pure milk chocolate joy for everyone. You can brighten the day with a special friend when you pour on the M&M's. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand. And all the world loves M&M's.
Thanks, Mom. She curls around my feet, she wags her tail, lets out little meows, and hangs around the kitchen a lot. They go wild when I turn on the can opener, and they know then that I'm opening the can of Calcan. It has a real nice beefy texture. It's something that the cats can sink their teeth into. It's juicy. It's meaty. There's not a speck left when they're through. They love the Calcan. I love the cats, and so that's what I feed them.
See if your cat prefers Calcan.
Say you're Peter Barg of International Paper. You're out of town taking care of a customer. But who's taking care of your customers while you're not there? An electronic order exchange system. It lets your customers use AT&T 800 service to link their PCs to International Paper's database, so they can track their own orders. From equipment to networking, from computers to communications.
Under control? Great. I'll be back in the office Tuesday morning.
AT&T comes through. Talk with us.
Early in the morning,
we've got breakfast ready for you. McDonald's breakfast sandwiches.
Brenda! Oh, thanks, girl.
Now, Michelle, shall we get down to business?
The good consular and I can usually be found seated at tables on opposite sides of the courtroom, but there's one thing we can get together on. The reason everyone watches Night Court is because it's very funny.
Objection, Vincent. Everyone watches Night Court because they love the people.
Lee, they watch it because it's funny.
John Larroquette, Marky Post, Harry Anderson.
Waiter, table for one.
It's an open and shut case. Night Court people will make you laugh. Now Wednesdays on NBC.
People. Funny. People. Funny.
Next on a very special Hill Street Blues, the Hill holds vigil as Belker fights for his life. Can the Blues crush a Hill Street cop killer? And later tonight, when the stars want to talk, they talk to Johnny as he welcomes Patrick Duffy and the Smothers Brothers to The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson.
Look for these exciting new programs coming soon on NBC.
I'm a substitute teacher. I'll be taking over for your regular teacher here this morning.
The Bronx Zoo. It was considered the roughest school in the city.
This place is a warehouse.
What else can you do with 2,000 hoodlums going nowhere?
What they needed was someone to save their school from crisis.
I can't be made to feel guilty about wanting to teach in a safe, sane place.
What they got was Joe Danzig.
Strip search, butt naked. Think about it.
You bet.
Can be.
He's a tough leader armed with new ideas.
I heard about Danzig. He's a maverick. The guy is a real troublemaker.
Determined to re-educate a failing system.
You signed on here. You agreed to teach. Some of you aren't doing that. And that is why you are being invited to go.
He's a lesson they'll never forget.
You only see where these kids are coming from. I see where they're going. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to help them get there.
A powerful new series starring Ed Asner.
You think you got it tough?
Coming to NBC, The Bronx Zoo.
My mom has a real, irresistible personality.
Frances is a very volatile person.
Just don't say no to Mom.
She's the one that's going to put you in front of a firing squad.
Lee Remick in Shana Alexander's best-selling novel of money, madness, and murder. Salt Lake City, the Bradshaws cherish traditional family values, but their extraordinary wealth threatened to tear the family apart.
I don't see any reason why we shouldn't share our wealth with our own flesh and blood.
Frances, the spoiled and youngest of the Bradshaw daughters.
I am sending you these bills by return mail. I want the checks, and if I don't get them, I will never speak to you again. It's high time you stop bailing her out.
A liar and a cheat.
As the feud with her father intensifies, she'll flee to the chic Manhattan social scene, finding an ally in her game of family deceit.
The boys sent me $30,000 worth of stock certificates yesterday.
She hath deceived her father.
Frances will come to rule over her own children with both love and terror, in constant fear that her father will pull her life out from under her.
What if he cuts me out of his will? If he isn't net worth at least $50 million, I'll eat my hat.
She really thinks that I'm going to bump off that old man for her. She's even crazier than I think she is.
Who killed Franklin Bradshaw?
A man with that kind of money to pass on without leaving a will behind. Well, what you've got is a bloodbath on your hands.
You'll always wonder what went wrong. From the incredible story that really happened, Nutcracker. Money, madness, murder. Don't miss Ed Asner in the powerful new series, The Bronx Zoo. And Lee Remick stars in the incredible miniseries based on the bestseller and real-life events. Coming soon on NBC, Nutcracker.
Insider trading, the forbidden fruit of Wall Street. Why are so many successful people seduced into risking it all? Money, greed, and power. Wednesday.
This is an update from News 5.
Good evening, I'm Jerry Springer. Your utility costs could go up more than $200 a year just 4 years from now. We'll tell you why on News 5 tonight.
I'm John London in Columbus, where the public tributes continue for Woody Hayes. We'll hear from some of the people who knew him on News 5 at 11.
Also, Michael Collins found that Irish eyes are smiling around our area this evening. Join us for these stories and more tonight at 11. We'll see you then.
Shop McAlpin's fantastic Moonlight Sale Thursday for unbelievable savings in every department.
Save Thursday only at all 7 McAlpin stores.
April 1st, Western Airlines joins Delta. The best get better.
Delta Airlines. Brakes going bad? Try stopping at Midas for a free brake inspection. It may save you money in the long run.
Take it to someone you trust.
I stopped off at a Pizza Hut here in Rome, Georgia, to answer a question that Priazzo Italian pie lovers have been asking themselves for years. What exactly does Priazzo mean? Beth?
Well, Rich, it actually means too thin crust. You can see there's a crust here on the bottom, and there's a crust here on the top, and there's lots of good stuff in between the two crusts. In fact, there's 2 different kinds of cheeses. You've got pepperonis here, and sausages, and mushrooms. In fact, there's so much stuff that's falling out.
Roughly translated, I think that means it's delicious.
In between the two crusts.
From Rome, Georgia,
and bell
I'm Rich
peppers,
Hall.
more onions, and...
Hey, something big's headed your way. So huge, it'll be hard to get a grip on it. It's the Kroger Brand's Taste of Quality sale. Save on all the Kroger brands your family loves. Balanced meals, balanced budgets. Now you can juggle all that and win at the Kroger Brand's Taste of Quality sale. I mean, what do you love more than saving money?
Saving a lot of money.
Try Kroger Deluxe Ice Cream, $1.99 a half gallon. Terrific savings on pet fried dog food, $5.49. And Kroger Premium Percolator Grind Coffee, $1.99. Love Connection, tomorrow at 7:30.
Power, performance, excitement. If they make your temperature rise, Nissan has 3 kinds of heat.
We got the power to make you move. We make you feel like driving. We make you feel like driving.
The hot new wide-open Pulsar NX. The hotter V6 200SX. The hottest 300ZX ever. They're what hot driving is all about.
We make you feel like driving. And the name is Nissan.
Bird watchers have to be ever on the alert, which makes McDonald's McMuffin sandwiches ideal. Hot, fresh, and delicious. I can take breakfast by the hand and not miss a thing.
Breakfast by the hand.
The Japanese are about to witness something so advanced, even they'll be impressed. Introducing UPS service to every address in Japan. UPS. We run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
The winds of change are blowing at today's Chevrolet. The smoothest Chevrolet sedan ever built.
The heartbeat of America.
Corsica.
That's today's Chevrolet.
To reach for something bigger. To master a more challenging world. To feel the confidence and pride of knowing who you are, what you can do. Show the world your U.S. Navy. Live the adventure. Call 1-800-327-NAVY.
Say you're John McCarty.
John, we need an answer now.
With a fast decision to make, and your people are in 3 different cities. Just use your touch-tone phone to talk with all of them at the same time.
Are we going to junk the format?
Who's he talking to? It's called AT&T Alliance Teleconferencing Service. From equipment to networking, from computers to communications.
I want it. Done.
AT&T comes through. Set up your own conference call. 0700-456-1000.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven, the perfect love gone wrong.
I'm pregnant.
Can Jonathan save them?
If you love her, don't throw it away.
Then it's the great new night for Night Court.
What a pleasant surprise.
A bright new night.
Touchdown.
And on the Tortellis, if Nick falls for guest star Charo, will Loretta throw him out?
Wednesday. Mergers, takeovers, insider trading. How has all of this affected the way Wall Street does business? I'm Tom Brokaw. Find out in Money, Greed, and Power, Wednesday.
The Ford Taurus boasts a highly advanced aerodynamic design, as well as a sophisticated suspension for quick, precise handling. All of which is really not so remarkable for a world-class sedan, if we were talking about a sedan. This is the Ford Taurus wagon, the wagon you'll want to drive, even when there's nothing to carry.
Now get 3.9% financing on the award-winning Ford Taurus.
Who knows you better than we do? Who knows you're tired when the day is through? Who's got the taste that sets you free? Who makes it as good as it can be? Stover, that's who. Who knows you better than we do? Stover, who knows you better than we do?
Hill Street Blues will be right back.
A family living the American dream. What is so powerful it can destroy a father's love for his daughter?
You are a liar and a cheat.
Lee Remick, as you've never seen her before.
This time they did something for their mother.
From the incredible story that really happened.
Did you kill your grandfather for him? I'm never gonna tell.
Nutcracker. Sunday.
This is an update from News 5.
Good evening, I'm Jerry Springer. Are you willing to pay more than $200 extra in utility bills? Well, you may not have a choice.
The public tributes continue here in Columbus for Woody Hayes. I'm John London. I'll have that story on News 5 at 11.
Plus, you'd think everyone in our city is Irish, the way the area is celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We'll have these stories and more tonight at 11. We'll see you then.
This update is brought to you by your local Kroger stores.
This week in the Kroger Meat Shop, you'll find John Merrell whole boneless pork loin, $1.99 a pound, and sliced free.
Where do rainbows begin? A rainbow begins as a flash of brightness, an amazing stream of color. Incandescent, irresistible, blazing into our consciousness, invading our thoughts and capturing our imaginations. We value our dreams and want to make them real. At Citizens Federal, our financial assistance and stability help you transform rainbows into realities. Citizens Federal, where rainbows begin. Member FSLIC.
Channel 5, Stereo Cincinnati.
Ford announces a new 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty on all new 1987 Ford light trucks. Plus, get 3.9% financing or $600 cash back on F-Series and Bronco 2. $500 on Ranger. Combined with option package discounts, save up to $2,397 on F-Series, $2,165 on Ford Bronco 2, and $1,811 on Ford Ranger. Our value is better than ever. Ford, the best-built American truck 6 years running.
The human eye is remarkably sensitive to light. That's why we make the GE Soft White bulb. An ordinary frosted bulb has a glaring hot spot because it doesn't have the high diffusion coating of the GE Soft White. A soft, warm, glowing light that's sensitive to the needs of the human eye. Now there's a new GE Soft White specifically designed to give you a brighter, soft light that's better for reading. The GE Soft White Reader Light.
This is your pilot speaking. We're out of Eagle Snacks Honey Roast Nuts, but we'll be serving another brand.
Some people won't settle for the taste of anything but the one, the only, the original Honey Roast Nut from Eagle Snacks.
What the hell?
Yeah, get the brakes done?
Uh-huh.
You Midas-sized them?
I didn't think it mattered.
Didn't matter? Halfway up the Himalayas and it didn't matter?
Midas-size your brakes and get it right the first time.
Thursday on The Cosby Show. Dad dares the kids to fool him with a practical joke.
When we get finished with him, he won't even know what time it is.
Then he's an ex-Marine. He's a freshman nerd.
So, Nick, how old were you when you started shaving?
6.
And they're the campus odd couple in Ruby's special preview Thursday after Cosby.
I heard about Danzig. He's a maverick. The guy is a real troublemaker.
We have got a real crisis on our hands.
What else can you do with 2,000 hoodlums going nowhere?
Danzig's trying to change all that.
Got my support.
Don't you care we got a principal turning this school upside down?
He's the toughest lesson they'll ever learn. Ed Asner, The Bronx Zoo, Thursday.
Hill Street Blues, sponsored in part by Ford and the legendary Ford Mustang, newly designed inside and out for 1987. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Ford announces a new 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty on all new 1987 Ford cars. And you can now get 3.9% financing plus up to $600 cash back on Tempo, Escort, and Mustang. Combined with option package discounts, you can save up to $1,558 on Ford Tempo, $1,335 on Ford Mustang, and $1,294 on Ford Escort. Ford value, better than ever.
My job is selling computers, and it's getting more competitive every day. That's why I take good care of myself. If a headache slows me down, the pain reliever I rely on is Tylenol. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital after a football injury. It worked then, and it still does. And you know, Tylenol is the pain reliever hospitals use most. Well, if hospitals trust Tylenol, I can believe in it too.
Trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Friday, a hot Miami Vice.
You just here to watch?
When murder melds with unforgettable passion, Melanie Griffith guest stars Miami Vice. Then Stingray rolls into its new time when he's caught in the middle of a deadly showdown.
Hey, what's in a name?
A lot when it's Stingray. Now, after Miami Vice.
Good evening, I'm Jerry Springer. The Zimmer nuclear power plant is going to be converted to coal. But did you know you're going to have to pick up some of the nearly $2 billion price tag?
I'm Toria Hamill. Friends and former players say goodbye to the coach. A memorial service is held tonight for Woody Hayes.
Plus, St. Patrick's Day finds the weather just fine, but unfortunately it won't last. Details next on News 5 tonight.
On the Golden Girls, Blanche finds a new flame.
What a hump.
But can she stand the heat?
Marry me.
Then on Amy,
Who is that?
Thelma's moving up with a new job.
What about your fear of heights?
Then Hunter's pal is a hitman's target.
Just get whoever killed him.
A cup killer on the loose.
Saturday.
Every spring, people strive for a beautiful lawn the same old way, with products that treat every lawn the same and can give you the same old frustrating results. Because lawns are different, ChemLawn has over 800 programs. We select the one right for your lawn and change it as your lawn's needs change. That's why we can guarantee to make it beautiful. ChemLawn, making America beautiful, one lawn at a time.
Unlike some German high-performance luxury cars, Audi offers this. German high-performance luxury card. And while Audi's car handles the road, the Audi Assurance card handles virtually everything else with a complete protection plan, roadside assistance, and much more. Of course, with a car that handles roads like these, you may never need a card like this.
Arrange a test drive soon at your nearby Cincinnati Audi dealer.
Well, I stopped off in Rome, Georgia, to find out what real Romans think about Pizza Hut Priazzo Italian pie.
This is what I call authentic Italian pie. All of that pepperoni, sausage, cheese, baked between those two thin crusts. It's delicious.
It's delicious. Funny, you don't sound like you're from Rome.
Well, actually, I was raised down in Athens.
I'm Rich Hall, on the road for Pizza Hut. So is the Vatican around here?
Tom Brokaw, weeknights at 6:30 on Channel 5.
Wendy's has an important message for you about the new Big Classic. Ooh. Now, for limited time, you can get Wendy's Big Classic for just 99 cents. Ooh. Imagine the soft Kaiser bun, the fat tomatoes, the fresh toppings, the beef. Mm. Get the big taste of Wendy's Big Classic for just 99 cents now.
This is the good stuff.
This offer is for a limited time, so hurry over to Wendy's, okay?
Okay.
Every spring, people strive for a beautiful lawn the same old way, with products that treat every lawn the same and can give you the same old frustrating results. Because lawns are different, ChemLawn has over 800 programs. We select the one right for your lawn and change it as your lawn's needs change. That's why we can guarantee to make it beautiful. ChemLawn, making America beautiful, one lawn at a time.
Shop McAlpin's fantastic Moonlight Sale Thursday for unbelievable savings in every department.
Save Thursday only at all 7 McAlpin stores.
Donahue, tomorrow at 9 on Channel 5.